What's up, y'all? My name is Seth Packan, and this is where small town brains talk about big city nonsense. This is Podunk Perspective. Check 1 2. Podunk Perspective. We are back with Neal.
Hey.
How we doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Thanks for coming on.
I'm happy to be here.
I really appreciate it. You got connected with my bud Connor, and that's how I got connected with you.
We love Connor.
The typical Nashville, love the whole thing.
Friend of a friend, always.
Right.
Yeah.
So where are you from, and how'd you get started in music?
Okay, so I'm from a small town outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. It's like North Georgia. It's called Chickamauga. And
Chickamauga.
That's great. It's a mouthful, ain't it? And yeah, I was born and raised there, and I came about music. I guess I was singing my whole life. My dad played guitar, so I was always singing in the car, singing with my dad. And yeah, I had a hankering for music, and I just loved it.
So what music were your parents playing, growing up, and some influences,
Okay, yeah, we didn't have my family did not discriminate with music. Mm-hmm. We listened to it all.
Yeah.
So we listened to divorced dad rock, lots of Breaking Benjamin and
mm-hmm.
Three Doors Down, and my mom loved R&B, so Usher, and
hell yeah.
We listened to Tupac a lot too,
mm-hmm.
and then 90s country stars, George Strait, Keith Whitley.
Yeah.
And then I always loved Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber,
mm-hmm.
and was a big pop culture fan.
So what was it like growing up, and what were people pushing you to do coming from where you're from?
I come from a small town. Literally, I think there's only 2,000 people that live there. One red light. And I think everybody just graduates high school if they do graduate high school, and they get married, have babies, go into nursing school or a trade. And
mm-hmm.
I guess that was kind of difficult for me because I didn't have a backup plan. I still
mm-hmm.
don't. So I wasn't really pushed to do anything. I guess my parents just if they pushed anything, it was if you're gonna do something, do it with all your heart and
In going back to what you said, I think in most industries it's great to have a backup plan, but in this industry specifically, it's not good to have a backup plan because you're setting a lower bar for yourself, and it's you can do what you set your mind to do, and especially in this industry,
100%. And that was a thing for I had every intention when I graduated high school. I wanted to work in pediatric oncology,
mm-hmm.
and my biggest dream was to do some type of residency almost at a cancer treatment for children.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my backup plan just because I had a heart for it so much, but it was just I couldn't escape country music. I was I can't not do it.
Absolutely. Who are some of your favorite artists that that you've discovered over the last few years and stuff like that?
Over the last few years, I'd definitely say my number one is Morgan Wallen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big Morgan Wallen girl, and I've recently found I've been obsessed with listening to Stephen Wilson Jr.
Yep.
He's an incredible songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
I love Lauren Watkins. She's an incredible songwriter. Yeah, those are my favorites right now.
That's great. So when it comes to songwriting, how do you handle being in a room and adjusting to who the people are in the room, and what song you're writing?
Yeah, when you get in a room, the people are so important.
Right.
If there's not a vibe there, you can already tell it's going to go to shit really quick. Can I cuss?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can already tell that it's not, this is not about to end good. But sometimes you might surprise yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You get in a room and you're this don't look like it's going to go, the way I want it to. But I guess, I usually just roll with the punches. And,
mm-hmm.
If there's something that I don't like, I'll a line that I'm not crazy about.
Yeah.
I'll speak my part into it, but majority rules in a room full of writers, so you know.
Who's talking the most in the room? Are you doing the business, or are you letting someone else do the business?
I always say if I'm the smartest person in the room, I don't want to be in that room. So I love being in a room where I could just sit there, and I usually, it's 50-50 too, the more that I think about it, because it's like there's been rooms where I'm like writing 98% of the song, and then there's been other rooms where I've wrote 50% of the song. And usually I go in with, you know, a starter and like a hook or a title or something. And usually I start off, but there's been other instances where other people have like kind of been the leader, and then I just kind of roll with, you know.
So you do a lot of traveling back and forth because you're from East Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so how do you deal with that, and how do you, you know, deal with your scheduling? Because there's a lot of people that think about moving here, but also are close enough to maybe do that, you know, trip back and forth. You know, how do you handle that?
Well, I don't necessarily recommend it. I also don't not recommend it. I don't know. I'm a big family girl, so I'm always with my family, and I love like being around the horses and the, like, you know, the country and all of that. But I will say, if you love something enough, you're going to do whatever it takes. And you're, you know, and you don't want to jeopardize, I don't want to jeopardize my home life and my family and like the things that keep me grounded.
Well, and I almost hear like a lot of times, you know, a lot of people in this town get writer's block from staying in town for too long, you know, like you need to go outside, go back to where you're from, you know, go back to your hometown to, you know,
inspire yourself.
Yeah, re-inspire yourself. You know, do the whole thing.
Which in my case, I write majority of my stuff, all of my stuff that I've, you know, done by myself. Besides, you know, I've had a couple of writes that I've, you know, done. I love doing writes, but majority of the stuff that I've cut is I've done alone. So I have luckily have that balance of where I come out here to write. Yeah. And if I get a cool idea and I'm at home, I just finish the song.
Absolutely. So what did your first introduction to the industry look like? Like, who did you get connected with, and how did you, you know, be in Nashville, you know, that whole thing?
When it comes to Nashville, I didn't really get like introduced until, I would say, so this is a cool story. When I turned 19 for my birthday is when I first started like meeting producers and all that stuff. My mom, for my 19th birthday, surprised me. She loved a song that I wrote so much. She thought it was the cutest thing ever. It's a song called George is on His Mind that I have out. And she gifted me for my birthday. I never had a song recorded or anything. She went through every social media, everything to find a producer that was close to us. That's awesome. So that she could pay for the production of my first single. And she surprised that with me on my birthday, and I cried like a baby because I'd always wanted to make music. I just didn't know anybody, and she found me somebody. And ever since then, I started making music, and then I started getting in contact with people on social media from posting a lot and doing writers' rounds and coming out here and starting to track out here for singles and stuff. So it just kind of happened. The more that I would say social media is a huge part of it. Absolutely. For sure.
So what did your first song look like? You know, like putting that out, going into the studio, doing the whole thing. Like, was it exciting? Like, it had to be exciting. Yeah, so you probably looked back at it.
It was so surreal, though. I like thought I was in like heaven. I'd never been in like a recording studio that was like legit, and I finally did. And I was with my buddies from high school that I graduated with. At the time, they played all my stuff, and we wanted to do everything together. Yeah. And so they were all coming into it, and we were all just experiencing everything together. And we were young and naive, and, you know, I would have done things completely different now looking back at it. But then when I hear that song, I'm like, that's such a beautiful thing, you know, like being not like a teenager, fresh out of high school, recording my first song. And but it was awesome. Looking back at it now, sometimes I cringe, but then I'm like, oh, this is cute. Whatever. Yeah.
Well, it's funny too, because like obviously there was the Justin Biebers of the world, being at that young age putting out music. There's Maddox Batson right now.
Yeah, he's great. He's doing great.
You're right. He's killing it, and like at that young age, like a lot of people, or a lot of artists, I should say, regret some of the music they put out at that age, but. I think it shows who you are as an artist and how you develop, and fans really respect that.
Well, that's one thing that, like, I was talking to one of my buddies, and I was like, God, I want to take this stuff down so bad. It's embarrassing. Like, I'm not happy with it. I was at a completely, because your life can change in, like, the span of a minute, 100%. Your whole outlook on everything, I feel like it just can change. And I was like, I really want to delete these songs. I'm not happy with them. I don't love them, because when you grow, obviously, you look back at that stuff and you're like...
You change.
And like, I wish I would have worked with somebody else, or I wish that I would have known this person. And, that's the beauty of like remastering and remixing and re-recording and all of that. But I just left it up there because I was just like, that's the beauty in it. I mean, you look back at like so many artists and you're like, wow, she's grown. He's grown like crazy.
Yeah. Who are some artists that, like, for, fans that don't know you, who are some artists that you would say that you're, like, similar to, or, like, that if you're fans of this artist, you should be fans of me, type thing?
Yeah. Well, I get the Mega Maroney all the time because I'm from Georgia and I'm blonde and I sing about sad stuff.
Yeah.
And then I had a girl in the line of Chick-fil-A tell me that I talk like Elle Langley. And so I feel like I love both of them. Mm-hmm. So maybe if they had like a love child, maybe I would be like dead center. Or like if you like Lauren Watkins, I like to.
Absolutely.
She inspires me a lot.
Yep.
In writing and stuff. So a lot of the newer female, and then I like to throw my twist of like maybe like Taylor Swift or like little Miranda Lambert.
Yeah.
Or something,
So tell us about the new stuff you got, going on, and some of the new music and maybe shows you got coming up as well.
Yeah. So basically, I just came out with a new single called What's Her Name? And I recorded it with McVaney.
Yes.
I know we know.
Matt, yes.
Yeah. He's incredible. And yeah, that song came out, and I've really just been trying to push it, and it's been doing really good, and I'm happy with that. And I've got another single in the archives that I'm ready to throw out there that I've been working on as well. So that's exciting, and the summer's festival season, so I'm sure you can catch me somewhere.
So tell us the difference between maybe your first song and then the songs you're putting out now, and how you've grown through that.
Yeah. So actually, with What's Her Name, it's so wild. Usually I write things, and it's so weird. My, like, subconscious, I sound crazy, but, like, my subconscious writes songs for me or something like that. Yeah. It's like, I'll go into the studio, or I'll be in my bedroom, and I'll come up with this concept, and I'll write a song, and then, like, 3 months later, that shit will happen to me. And I'm like, whoa. Like, when you write from somebody else's, like, perspective or something, and then, like, later on, you actually, like, witness it and feel it. So that's what happened with What's Her Name? And George is on his mom. I wrote about, like, a fake scenario in both situations, and then they came to pass. But they're so different because, I was working with different people, and I was also new to the industry. Right. So I still am. I still am very green. I'm, still figuring things out. But
absolutely,
I love it.
So this is a little off topic, but... Are you a Vols fan or a Dogs fan?
Hell no. I am no Vols fan. I'm a Go Dogs.
Go Dogs all day.
Who's that coming down the tracks?
That's great.
I'm a big Dogs fan.
Would you ever put your own version of that? Of the fight song for Georgia? Yeah.
Maybe.
I think you should.
I think that'd be kind of dope. But I have a lot of respect for my volunteers out there because I seen Morgan Wallen at Neal Stadium, and that was the craziest show I've ever seen in my entire life. And
that's gotta be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. Like, they had me, rock it top, you'll always be. I was like singing, like pretending like that.
What's your favorite Morgan Wallen song?
Are you serious?
I'll fight you on this right now.
Okay, yeah, this is like, okay. So I really love
865's one of the best ones.
That is a great one.
Yeah.
That's a great one. It's up there. I will say my favorite because I'm a big hunter.
Yep.
And I love to hunt and I love to fish.
Yep.
So, like, Skull Chevy and Browning's a really, really great one.
That's a great one.
I love Rednecks, Red Letters, Red Dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Your Bartender.
Yep. Look, you're quick with it.
I'm a huge. I'm telling you, you have no fucking clue.
So, if you could open it up for Morgan Wallen, you would?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would. But then that's one of those things I'm like, damn, should I meet him one day? Because I might pass out. You know?
Well, I mean, it would make sense, you know, your music fits the whole thing. You know?
He's awesome. He's just like living proof of like somebody being real and authentic and true to themselves, and he just is just amazing.
Absolutely.
I love him.
So, like, when you started to make the transition and like coming to Nashville a bunch, you know, did you have a lot of friends and family that were supportive of it, or you know, how did that work?
Yeah, I did, surprisingly. That's one thing I'm like incredibly grateful for is my siblings are so proud of me. My parents are. I mean, they came to my first writers round and drive all 2.5 hours to come see me play randomly. So
what
not
did that
on Broadway.
first writers round look like?
Oh God.
What was it called? Where was it at?
It was with Rebel Rouser.
Let's go.
That's who I usually do my writers rounds with. But it was with Rebel Rouser, and it was at the Vinyl Lounge. And it was, I surprised myself. I think I did pretty good. And I get, like, severe stage fright, so I get nervous. I was freaking out. And I went up there, and I think I crushed it for my first time. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Today,
what's your favorite show, like, that you've ever played, ever done?
Ooh.
Like, your most memorable?
I had this one show in Dalton at this place called Burr Park, Dalton, Georgia. And it was for a festival. And at the same day, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it was like the Alabama-Georgia football game.
Yeah.
And I have a song, my first single ever is called Georgia's on His Mind. In the first line, or in the first verse, I'm saying, never met a Bulldog fan till he came around here. And everybody just went frantic over this, like, you know, Bulldog song. And everybody was, like, tailgating, had their tent set up and their TVs outside, like, watching the game. So it was really cool. And I would say that was, like, probably my favorite.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That's really cool. So, you brought your guitar today.
I did.
I think we should get into music. Let's do
it.
Let's do it
Let's do it.
Check 1 2. Podunk Perspective. We are back with my girl Lou, Neal, and my bud Connor McCutcheon.
What up, y'all?
A little surprise guest on the pod.
Whoop, whoop.
What's this first song you got for us?
So this song is like my favoriteest song right now, and I'm really planning on cutting it. Me and Connor, actually, it was our first write together, so I wanted to bring him in and show you what it's about. It's called Better Than Begging.
Let's do it.
You've been 1 foot out the door for a minute. If hiding how I feel won't stop you leaving, wasted time faking smiles, it ain't a secret. We both know, been losing my balance on a tightrope. Before we both fall, I ought to let go. Save myself, 'cause what else am I hanging on for? Oh, I'm about to make you miss me. Since you can't give me 50, roll your F1 out of my drive. Oh, I'm turning off the Whitley, to hell with self-pity. Send you off with a bird in the sky. For a while it was heaven, till I was settling for seconds. It ain't the worst, I reckon. Letting you go is better than begging. Come on, letting you go is better than begging. Yeah, letting you go is better than begging for you to come home sober. Or when I call you over and over, or when you pushed me away just when I was getting closer. It's funny how that works, 'cause you said you wanted me first. Oh, stupid me, I look at how the tables are turned. Ooh, I'm about to make you miss me since you can't give me 50. Roll your F1 out of my job. Ooh, I'm turning off the Whitley to hell with self-pity. Send you off with a bird in the sky. For a while it was heaven, till I was settling for seconds. It ain't the worst, I reckon. Letting you go is better than begging. Yeah, letting you go is better than begging. For you to come around and settle down and meet me where I'm at. Holding on to nothing like it's something that we ever had. But I won't lie and say I won't be waiting if you come back. So till you come back. Ooh, I'm about to make you miss me since you can't give me 50. Roll your F1 out of my drive. Ooh, I'm turning off the Whitley to hell with self-pity. Send you off with a bird in the sky. For a while it was heaven, till I was settling for seconds. It ain't the worst, I reckon. Letting you go is better than begging. Yeah, letting you go is better than begging.
Let's go, Lou, Neal, and Connor McCutcheon.
Let's go.
Yo, that was killer.
Oh,
How'd y'all come up with that one? Like, what's the story
Well, we were
behind
talking situationships, and I had one go to shit real quick, and I begged for him. Unfortunately, never will again, because I'm better than begging. We all
let's
better
go.
I was
than
in the
begging.
same place too, so it was like, oh, this seems appropriate,
It
right?
was like, this is kind of iconic the
What
way
was
we
the TikTok we
met.
did afterwards? Like, there was a
Vapes in here. If there was toxic relationships in the bottom of a wishing well,
I'd be in that wishing well.
I remember Connor sent me that link. I'm like, damn, that's tight.
Yeah.
She
that's
crushed
good.
it. She's good. She's the next big thing. So Nashville, get ready for real.
I love writing with talented people, so.
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a split.
you got to
Okay.
split.
See y'all. Crush
Come
it.
back and
Here's
see
this guy.
us.
Yep.
We'll see, bro. Thank you.
See ya.
All right.
So, what's the second one you got for us?
Good
We can
question.
adjust it for you.
Let's think. I have this one that I actually just played for the first time at this writer's round I played last night. And I love my sucker for double meanings, so I figured that I'll play this really sad song.
Let's do it. I like sad songs.
Sad songs are the best songs.
Sad songs make me happy.
I'll rewind everything you said, play it back in my head and listen. I'll call up your mom and them, apologize for the things I did, I'm different. Yeah, I ought to call you, say I'm sorry. I was trying to be somebody that I don't know. So here goes the truth. If I'm being honest, when you left, I got exactly what I wanted. Turns out freedom ain't that free without you. Is it too late to change my mind? To swallow all my pride and make it up to you? 'Cause now I know what I ought to. I ought to have put you first and the liquor second, try to win less fights. Hell, I reckon I'm losing for lack of better choosing. Yeah, I ought to call you, say I'm sorry. I was trying to be somebody that I don't know. So here it goes, the truth. If I'm being honest, when you left, I got exactly what I wanted. Turns out freedom ain't that free without you. Is it too late to change my mind? To swallow all my pride and make it up to you? 'Cause now I know what I ought to. Yeah, I know what I ought to. Yeah, I'm gonna dial your number and try to test my luck. I'll let it ring a couple times till you pick up. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know you're right all along, and tell you I realize now right where I went wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna call you, say I'm sorry, I was trying to be somebody that I don't know. So here goes the truth. If I'm being honest, when you left I got exactly what I wanted. Turns out freedom ain't that free without you. Is it too late to change my mind? To swallow all my pride and make it up to you? 'Cause now I know what I ought to. Yeah, I know what I ought to.
Let's go. What a banger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a banger. So what's your favorite part about writing?
I think it's like, maybe the way that I write is I start with like a hook or a title, and I think just like when I get that title or that hook that I'm like obsessed with, it's the part like finding all the pieces to make that make sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's like,
Oh yeah,
it's all of it, really. I can't
that's
like,
really cool.
you know.
What's this third one you got for us?
I actually just wrote this one the other day. I like to personify things that aren't human, and I like the concept. I just turned 21, so now I can like release music about alcohol. And
There you go.
I wrote this song called "Ain't Got Jack," and I hope you like it.
Let's do it.
Well, it's Friday night, it's around that time. You'll call me, say you're sober, and you hate the way that things have changed, and you don't want us to be over. It's the famous last lines of every fool who's ever done me in. You'll say you're lonely, you're different, here we go again. Well, you ain't lonely, yeah, you got a million friends. You got your old pal Jim, last name Bain, why don't you go lean on him? Call up Johnny Walker, I'll bet he's got good advice. And you got your white girl Brandy, and hell, I'll bet she'll keep you out all night. And it'll take the edge off a little, I'll keep this simple, no, I ain't coming back. Hope you realize now, without me around, that really you ain't got Jack. You ain't got Jack. I like this line. You ready? Well, your lines are slurred and your vision's blurred, and that's just the way you like it. And clearly you ain't thinking straight, so I guess I'll have to remind you. Do you remember that night you told me goodbye and walked right out that door? Held on froze over if you're the one I'm feeling sorry for. Come on. 'Cause you ain't lonely, yeah, you got a million friends. You got your old pal Jim, last name Bain, why don't you go lean on him? Call up Johnny Walker, I'll bet he's got good advice. And you got your wild girl Brandy, and hell, I bet she'll keep you out all night. And it'll take the edge off a little. I'll keep this simple. No, I ain't coming back. Hope you realize now, without me around, that really you ain't got jack. You ain't got jack.
What a song. Holy cow.
I actually think that I mentioned when me and Connor were writing for the first time, like I literally mentioned, I like this concept of like you ain't got jack, but talking about like alcohol or like don't do jack or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I ended up finishing that, so. You can help me write a bridge for it, because like I don't know if you caught that, but I didn't have one.
That's
I just
awesome.
love the concept and I had to share it.
That's
you know?
so cool. So like at like a young age, like how do you deal with like putting your emotions into songs? Like how do you like make that happen?
I honestly, thank God for anxiety, because in a weird way, because, you know, when I was younger, I used to have like chronic anxiety, and I still struggle with it today, but I was told, I was prescribed a form of therapy, and I always loved music and whatnot, so I started playing piano, and it just started flowing out like, and then it helped me, you know, so it just came easily to get it all out, you know. That was kind of just a way to vent without really having to burden anybody, I feel like.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
So what's this this fourth one you got for us?
I guess I'm gonna do my cheating song that just came out.
I love good cheating songs.
Like I say, I'm like a big double meaning kind of girl. So whenever I came up with this concept, I was like really happy that I I feel like I hit the nail on the head with the...
Hit it out of the park.
Yeah, like I really landed this song.
I believe it too. I didn't hear it yet, but I believe it.
I think I'm on my 6th. Yeah. But this one just came out, and stream it if you feel like it on everything.
Let's do it. Spotify,
But this
iTunes.
one's called What's Her Name? And you cheaters out there won't like it, but everybody else might. What's her name? When you say it, do you feel some kind of way? Is she what's racing through your mind all day? Is she the reason you say you want space? Oh, what's her name? You didn't even try to let me down easy, at least you're honest. I would have ran like hell had I known this is what you wanted. I had it coming the second I trusted you. I should have known better, but it still bothers me why you called her, baby. You called me forever. I feel like I don't deserve this. Honestly, you made me feel worthless. You are who you are, but it's still a shame you ran off with what's her name. So what's her name? Why won't you tell me, God? You've told me everything. And for whatever reason, I still feel like I'm to blame. You didn't even try to let me down easy, at least you're honest. I would have ran like hell had I known this is what you wanted. I had it coming the second I trusted you. I should have known better, but it still bothers me why you called her, baby. You called me forever. I feel like I don't deserve this. Honestly, you made me feel worthless. You are who you are, but it's still a shame you ran off with what's her name. Yeah, you ran off with what's her name. You didn't even try to let me down easy, at least you're honest. I would have ran like hell had I known this is what you wanted. I had it coming the second I trusted you. I should have known better, but it still bothers me why you called her, baby. You called me forever. I feel like I don't deserve this. Honestly, you made me feel worthless. You are who you are, but it's still a shame. You ran off with what's her name? Yeah, you ran off with what's her name?
Let's go. Neal, everyone. First song of 2026.
Yes.
Out
Check
on all
it out.
platforms.
Yeah.
Spotify, iTunes.
My voice doesn't
Amazon.
crack in the one on all streaming platforms.
Hey, it's okay. Check out Neal. You heard it first. iTunes, Apple, you name it.
Yeah.
Go check out social media.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's Neal Music on everything.
Let's go. Lou, thank you for being on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers, margarita time.
Podunk Perspective out. Thank y'all for tuning in to Podunk Perspective. We drop new episodes every Monday. Till next time.